Hello everyone, this is Evan Carthy from evancarthy.com. It's the midweek, Wednesday, February 6th. And today for the midweek, we're going to look at the S&P 500, Nasdaq, and oil, see what's been happening, and what we can expect for the rest of the week. So in taking a look at Nasdaq, starting off with right here, as I spoke about in the last video, this is the daily chart for Nasdaq. So this is obviously a lot longer of a time frame, going all the way back to November 2016. But as you can see from this lightning train setup to the long side, price broke out, came down, hit 38. So the exit we're looking for is around 72.30-ish level over there. And from the last video, I said that's where I'm expecting it to go up to, and prices continue to go up to there. So we're looking for it to go up there and hit that first around 72.28. Once that happens, then that lightning trade will be complete to the long side. And then there's another one that has formed to the short side. So what we'll look at using this pivot point, just using the 4-hour chart right here, because it's easier to see. Using this pivot point right here and this pivot point down here, I can see it broke out, created a lightning trade, hit the 38, so that moved the exit up. So what we're looking to do, if we're hit as it's going to make its way up for the daily time frame to finish that long setup, is it also hit the 100% level of this short setup for the lightning trade. So once that happens, we'd move the exit just above the 50% Fibonacci retracement level to around 66.06. So once it hits definitely up here, 71.41, that's when we'll move it up there, and we'll start looking for retracement. But like I said, I think it's going to go up and fill this, the daily one, the longer term time frame first, around 72.38. Now that doesn't mean price can continue to go up. It definitely could continue to go up. It's just now once these levels get hit, we're definitely looking for the retracement to happen eventually and go back down to around the 6600 level for it. How much higher it will go, I don't know. I can't tell you that. But just like I said, once it hits these levels, I'm looking for, that's what signals to me this short setup right here, or the short setup is already going on right now. But once it hits these levels, then this is what I'm looking for, is to eventually trace down to the 6600 level. Alright, so with oil right here, we have a longer term one. This is one I spoke about in the last video. We have this real longer term move to the upside right here. So longer term, I'm definitely bullish on it, looking for it to go up to around 68, 80, 69 dollars for a barrel of oil. So definitely a longer term time frame, definitely bullish for it. But I think in the nearer term, shorter term, there will be some more of a retracement, because based upon this setup right here, zoom in a little bit more and make it a little bit easier to see. Based upon this short setup for the lightning trade right here, currently the exit would be for the retracement just above the zero line, about 45.50-ish for it. But what we're hoping to see up there is, especially if you're bullish on oil, is you like to see it go up, hit the 100% level around 58.71, and that would move the retracement level down to 52.46, about 52.28, 52.30 around there to get us out of it. But if price continues to go down, retraces all the way down, this is the exit level we're looking at, 40, about 45.50. So what I like to see, price to go up, hit this 100% level around 58.66, and that would set up the retracement to happen to around 52.30. And then after that gets completed, then there's, I don't think, really any other short setups to hold us back as far as a retracement back, and that can set us up for moving up to the $68 level. So short-term one I like to see price to move up, and then to retrace back down to around 52.30, and then start the move back up to fill up this long side lightning trade up here to 68.69. Let's go to 15 minutes, see if there's anything. Yeah, and then there was one trade on the real short time frame, the 15-minute chart, that looking to get filled. So this is a short setup right here for the near term. So as you can see, price broke out of this. Let me delete that other one real quick so it makes it easy to see here. So price broke out, started lightning trade up here, went back up, hit the 38. So that puts the exit, it moves the exit up from the 127 when it broke out up to the 0% line, which is going to be safe to get out if you're looking for exit, but say about 53.35. And So currently, if price does retrace, that's the exit level we're looking at, 53.35. But as price continues to go up and doesn't hit the 0% level, and continues to go up and it's 100% level around 55.77, then we'd move the exit to the 50, just north of the 50% level, which would be around 54.60ish, just to be safe to get you out of there. So that's currently what I'd be looking for right now, especially on the short-term time frame. If price didn't go up and hit the 100% level first, then it's going to the 0% Fibonacci level around 53.30 is going to be the exit. But if it doesn't go down and hit the 0% level, and it goes up and hits the 100% level at around 55.75, then we're looking at moving and then the exit would get moved to just north of the 50, around 54.55. So that's on the shorter time frame right here. You know, could go either way. It could go down first, get hit, or it could go up, and then the retracement happens back to them. Now for the ES, like I spoke about in the earlier videos, expecting price, there's had a little bit more move to go up to finish this long side lightning trade that started way back in mid-December-ish, say December 10th, something like that. Went all the way down here. This is the 261 Fibonacci extension level the other way, and then ever since then, around Christmas time, rose back up. Finally completed it this week, just the other day, and so that long side lightning trade is complete. So go ahead and take that off of there. Now there are some other ones to the short side to look at, and this is why I think there's going to be a retracement to the market here sooner than later. So what we have right here, using this pivot point, and this is 4-hour chart just because it's easier to see. I believe this pivot right here was on the 1-hour chart. So you have the lightning trade broke out, initiated, never hit the 127, hit the 38, never hit the 0, and now it's starting to make its way back up to the 100% level. So what I would like to see, since the majority of, or pretty much everything I own is on the long side, price to continue to go up, hit the 100% level around 28.20, and that would move the exit to just above the 50% level and just be safe to get out, be about 26.15. But if price doesn't hit the 100% level and just keeps on going down, then the exit level would be the 0% level around 24.09 for it. But for what it looks like it has been doing, it looks like it's got some juice to it. So it looks like hopefully it's going to go up and hit the 100% level to move the retracement level up a lot higher to around 26.15, 26.12 into that area. Now for a shorter term time frame for it, let's look at the 15. Is either 15 minute or the hour? I was looking at. Let's see here. It's a 15 minute. Excuse me, I think it's even 5 minute. Yeah, the 5 minute, that's what I was looking at today. So what we have either on an even shorter time frame right here is a lightning trade set up to the short side. So as you see, price broke out, never hit the 127, hit the 38, came down close to hitting the 0 line, but never hit it though, so it's still live, and then broke out, hit the 100, so that puts the retracement just above the 50% level, say about 26.50, 25, just to be safe to get out of it. And ever since then, price has been going up. We'll switch to the 15-minute chart to get it on there a little bit. So this is a trade to the downside. Another reason why I'm more bearish on the S&P 500 than bullish. Price the opposite way. It's over the 200. It looks like it's going up to the 261-ish level. And anyways, just for shorter term time frame, I eventually expect price to come down and hit about the 26.50.25 level from this move to complete this short side trade setup. So for the longer term time frame, definitely looking for it to go down here, go down there. So it could definitely in the near term stop, go down, take out this small one down here before it moves back up. But if everything just falls to pieces, then you'd see it crash down all the way down to about 2400 level from where it's currently at 27.31. So my prediction for it, I try not to hedge, I try to think what it's going to do one way or the other. I think from where it is right now, see the MFI, yeah, and look at the MFI right here. So This is the indicator I use just to show kind of like the overall guidance of what the market is doing, whether it's overbought or oversold. I don't base my trades upon that way, but it does give me, it does show a little bit of good indication of if price is getting ready to pull back. So what you have right here is, let me enlarge it a little bit. So from right here, you can see price is real overbought, and the MFI goes up, takes a little dip down, and then starts going up again. So right there, it's making a really good divergence for it. It's making a higher high, but a higher low so far on the MFI. This is a big signal that a retracement is going to happen sooner than later. And I really only use the MFI on the daily chart because the other smaller time frames really don't have the lower, or it just gives false signals for it. But for the daily, it does provide a decent indicator about what to look for if you're looking to go in one direction or the other. So that's another reason why I'm definitely bearish on the market. To be honest, I don't think it's going to go up first and hit this 100% level up at 28.19. I think it's going to pull back and go down to, lower this down first, and go down to fill this around the 2650 level from where it's currently at, 2731ish, around there. And then after that gets completed, then it could go back up to finish this 100% level, but I think there's definitely going to be some disruption in the meantime. It'll go finish that, and then once that happens, then it could get the push it needs to go up and finish that 100% level. If it doesn't and things fall apart, then like I said, what you're looking at, we're looking at around the 2400 level for it to retrace to. So hope that helps. Like I said, in the near term, definitely more bearish on the S&P 500. I expect it to go back and hit that 2650 level first before, if it does eventually move up and hit the 100. But since the MFI is showing a divergence for it with, go back to the daily chart here, is showing a divergence for it right there for it. That definitely makes me a lot more bearish and doesn't think we're going to go up there and pop and hit that 100% level before the retracement happens. But anyway, hope that helps. Have a good one. If you'd like to see anything, let me know. Thanks. Bye.